Good evening, one and all. This is Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey. It's Saturday, and it's, what the heck is it? December 13th. We're approaching 7 p.m., which is a good opportunity for us to snoop in on the Lake Ontario Radio Club net on the VA3ZOE repeater on a frequency of 443.075. The net meets 5 times a week, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday on this repeater, and on Thursdays on a simplex frequency of 446.125. If we all stand by, we'll wait for 7 p.m. to roll over, and our net controller should be VE3IUK. Net controller should be VE3IUK. Haven't seen anything to the effect that he was unavailable for tonight. We'll give him a couple of minutes. Please stand by. All right, 1 minute's grace. So, in the absence of Bill, I'll see if I can't scrounge a few check-ins here. Attention all stations. This is Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey. Welcome to the Saturday edition of the Lake Ontario Radio Club net. This net meets 5 times a week, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday on this repeater. And on Thursdays is our simplex net on 446.125. Anyways, thanks in advance for Terry's providing this repeater to the local ham community. It certainly operates very well, and we appreciate it. So we'll take a quick standby for any time-sensitive mobile or priority traffic stations. You get priority. Come on in and say hello. All right, transmission, no audio. That's too bad. Any other time-sensitive mobile or priority traffic stations? Okay, nothing heard. We'll open it up for everybody anywhere. This is Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey, standing by for any check-ins. Victor Echo 3, Lima Bravo India. Good evening, sir. You're sounding mighty fine. How was radio, the world of radio for you today?
Actually, Mac, I really didn't play too much radio. Other things on the go. I got here this afternoon. I put the radio on for a bit. I got a couple of contacts later, and then the band kind of died. Tony just kind of went right down to the bottom end. So I really didn't get an opportunity too much.
Okay, QSL. Yeah, things were a little bit quieter than usual. I managed to work a couple of parks on 40 meters. Carrie was in there, bounce around from place to place. And obviously, the guys in Utah on 20 meters, as usual, it was good to make some contacts out west. So Utah, Nevada, North Dakota, Oregon, the usual 20-meter spots. Tried to reach out to some of the guys on 10 meters, but just when you thought you could make a contact, the contesters made things a little difficult. So be interested to hear Chuck come in tonight and see how he's doing on 10 meters. I know he expressed some interest in that. So, any 10-meter contacts for you tonight, Larry?
No, nothing at all. I did work Paul, Victor Papa 9 November Romeo in Bermuda, Onion Park, 0016. So that was kind of interesting. And nice and clear. That was earlier though. And then I tried a couple others after that. Like I said, all of a sudden 20 just went right down. They were 5.9, and then the next thing I know, they were like 5.1. I thought, you know what, I'm not going to bother even the effort. So other than that, not too much more going on. I stayed up. We had pizza tonight, and I cooked some chicken wings up. So that was supper. I'm going to sit back and relax and have myself a little glass of Carolina with some ice in it.
All right, enjoy. Sounds like the pizza and wings would be a good starter. Okay, Larry, certainly appreciate your check-in tonight. I also see Wade, VA3NCA, who's checking in on YouTube tonight. Thanks for stopping by. All right, a reminder to everybody that December 21st is quickly approaching. That's a week from tomorrow. And still holding out great hopes for good weather and good band conditions so that our activation of White Hearn can be a success next Sunday. Thanks again, Larry, for your check-in. And if you have nothing else, we'll make another call.
Yep, no, absolutely. Thanks for doing it, Mac. Yeah, no, I don't think there's anything else there is. I'll do a recheck. Thanks for picking it up. VE3LBI.
Okay, very good. This is Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey, standing in for the guy that's absent by obvious by his absence, VE3IUK. Anyways, stand by for any further check-ins for the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net.
VA3WPG. And VA3VT.
Okay, two more fine gentlemen. All right, good to hear you back in town, Albert. Chris, go ahead and pick it up. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, everybody. Having another quiet night in. I mentioned yesterday I was having some data problems. Well, I'm about 100% done with that one. I got 95% of my stuff recovered. A couple files I couldn't get back, and a couple videos. They have the purple and pink glitches in them, and some little pixels where they go screwy. But for the most part, I got all the important stuff back, so that's the important thing. As I mentioned, we learned yesterday that flash memory has something called USB electron degradation. What the hell was it called? I can't remember. Anyways, if you leave a flash drive unplugged for too long, it'll wear down over time. So I'm just pulling everything off of any other external flash drives that I have, and just putting them on some kind of more permanent storage, and we will not be using flash drives for long-term storage anymore. Lesson learned. Other than that, we will drop it here, keep on my project here, and keep the wheels rolling on the net here, and we'll build something along on the side. VA3WPG.
All right, very good. Lesson well learned. USB is temporary storage. By the way, for my long-term storage, I have a 2 terabyte external solid state drive that I use. And obviously the nice thing is that you can take it from one computer to another, and all of your important stuff, you make an extra copy of it so that it survives in perpetuity. Anyways, certainly appreciate your check-in tonight, Chris. And let's not keep Albert waiting. Welcome home, sir. I guess you might find that Hamilton is virtually snow-free compared to what you're living in up north.
Good evening, Mac, and everybody on frequency. I just got in. I left early this morning. I got into Hamilton about 6:30 or so this morning. Been a long week. Lots of hours in there. Probably put in about 60 plus hours in there this week. But anyways, yeah, it's been a long week. So yeah, I could definitely happy to come home this morning. But yeah, the snow, it's just unbelievable up there. And the locals are saying that it's hit real real early. Of course, the snow belt up there is terrible. I'm right in the center of it. We probably accumulated over the week, I'd say a good close to 2 feet, if not plus. But yeah, we got dunked on. 50% of my roof is done, and the boys are struggling to finish this roof. So now I've taken the alternative and put up tarps, divided the building up into half. So I've got a big pour coming up on Tuesday and one on Thursday, fingers crossed. It's gonna be a challenging project. But other than that, we'll hand it back over to you, the VA3DT.
All right. Well, I'm glad to have you back in the Hammer, and trust you enjoy it. Hopefully the trip down is worthwhile. I think I heard you last week. You were down basically, you got home Saturday and you went back up Sunday night. So really makes a short weekend, but I trust you're enjoying time with the family, and maybe catch up on a few tasks that the family has left for you. Anyways, certainly appreciate your check-in.
Yeah, I've been trying to get this, whatever time I got. I ended up picking up one of these antennas. I can't remember what it is. It's a Comet toy in a box or toy box or something. I can't remember. So I've been trying to mess around with that antenna for the balcony, and just haven't been getting any positive, stuff on that. So still trying. Not much I can do with, for balcony antennas, but we're still working on it on our end. But other than that, I can do the 2 meter and 70 centimeter up there locally. But yeah. All right, we'll hand it back over to you there, VA3VT.
Okay. Well, best of luck with your deployable antennas. Yeah, I think Comet's got a few ground mount vertical options for things of that nature. So very good, sir. Enjoy, and we'll look forward to your YouTube check-ins as usual. Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey, standing by for any further check-ins. VA3NFG, good evening, Steve. How you doing?
Well, good evening, Mac, and everybody on the net here. We're doing okay there, Mac. I just looked at the clock a couple minutes ago, saw it was 10 after 7. Last time I looked at the clock, it was 10 to 7. How easily we forget, or at least I forget. Anyway, nothing else going on here, Mac. Just taking it easy, buddy. Chilling on a Saturday night where it's warm in the house. How about you? What's going on with you?
Well, I'm not really, well, I wouldn't say I'm chilling, but actually down in the shack right beside the fireplace. That's kind of the inverse of chilling. Toasting my toes by the fireplace and playing radio. So yeah, we're enjoying it. And obviously we got another day to the weekend before we blast through the final 5 days of work for 2025.
Oh, yeah? You'd be off, say, after Tuesday. You're working, when's your last day?
I'm working 5 days this coming week, Monday through Friday. And then as of the 19th, that's my last day until the new year, and I go back to work on January 6th.
Okay, sorry, I must have missed that. There was some noise happening here. And it wasn't on the reverse, so I wasn't hearing everything 100%. Well, that's good. Done on the 19th, nothing wrong with that.
QSL, yeah, and I'll have the 20th to get everything prepared so that we can get out to the park on Sunday the 21st and activate White Hearn as a group. and I trust everything goes well for that activation. I'm guessing you're still going to be available.
Yep. I've had it marked off. I'm actually using my float day for that day. It's on my scheduled weekend to work, so I've put it in for the 21st. So I don't know. It could be use it or lose it. I'm not really sure if we get paid out for it or not. I forget. But in any case, I will be using it on the 21st. So yes, I will be there.
All right, we're looking forward to seeing all kinds of folks down there. It's going to be a unique park to have in your log. There's been people that have been talking about going down there. Certainly, got to avoid the tent folks that are up on the McNabb side, and the City Hall side, I think, is the better place to be. And parking on Sunday on the City Hall parking lot is free, so double win. Okay, Steve, have yourself a wonderful rest of the weekend, and certainly appreciate your check-in.
Yep, not a problem. Anytime I can remember to be here if I'm not working. So, yeah. So tomorrow, so the sideband net will be rolling at 8 p.m. Is that right?
Actually, the sideband net was last weekend. Remember, we're down to a cadence of once per month, the first Sunday of each month. So the next sideband net would be January 4th.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember now. Okay, very good. All right. Having said that, I'll send it right back to you there, Max. See if there's any other stragglers the net can pick up. Thanks for doing it, Max. VA3IMW.
All right, thanks again. So VA3IMW standing by for any further check-ins for the Lake Ontario Radio Club net. Come on in and say hi.
Victor Alpha 3, Mike Hotel Victor.
All right, there's two more in the log. So we'll start off with Thomas. Good evening, sir. Good to hear you popping into the repeater. Certainly appreciate your check-in.
Hello, Max, and everybody else on the net here. Yeah, it's great to be able to still get the repeater where it's located as well. But hey, 5 watts still get me there. Yeah, everything's doing okay at this end there, Mac. I'm just life with Rapids and presents and just relaxing and yeah, and I just happened to turn on the computer there and I thought, oh, there we go. I just got an alert there. We have a net on tonight there, so I definitely had to make sure that I showed up for sure. And yeah, I will definitely. Hopefully, the weather's good on the 21st there, and I'll be up and ready and get my heavy clothes on there. And yeah, it'll be very interesting on that day.
Well, we'll certainly be looking forward to seeing you again, Thomas. And obviously, Whitehorn is easy to find right in the central part of the city. And yeah, I guess the only thing that we haven't verified is our start time. And I think we've been shooting for 11 o'clock, but that's typically dependent on the weather. So perhaps if we target on arriving at the park at 11 and being RF active by, say, 11:30, that allows us to get up and running and if people are delayed a little bit, as long as we're all starting up by 11:30, then everything should be good.
Okay, great. Yeah, sounds good there. Okay, I'll definitely make sure that I be a little more active in the next few days to keep up on information, make sure that everything stands as it is. Nothing else new at this time there, Matt. And I'm sitting here having a cup of coffee and just relax. So I'll pass it back to you and let everybody else check in there. So we'll have J73s and we'll be listening on until the end of the night. VA3IMW, VA3CEU.
All right. Thanks again for your check-in, Thomas, and certainly appreciate it. All right. Next in line is Mark. Go ahead, sir.
Good evening, Mac. Everybody on net and on frequency. Not too much going on here today, Mac. Home, went out this morning. Got a double jab for the COVID and the flu vaccines. And ran a couple errands, and I've been home. I did a little radio. I did work that Bermuda station that Larry mentioned. That was kind of a nice surprise. I got him. I was primarily 20 meters and 15 meters. Conditions were not too bad. I can hear quite a bit. A lot of good, clear, strong signals. So I wrapped up about 8 parks, and that's about all I got today. I've just been relaxing, Mac. Just wanted to give you a check-in for the net, and I've been listening along here. And yes, we are coming to the 21st. Steve and I, we both booked our float. So we have full intentions of coming down and hanging out with the 10 people. So, I'll turn it back to you, Mac. Victor Alpha 3, Mike Hotel Victor.
Yeah, I think the intention is not to hang out with the tent people, but we're going to be on the exclusive side of the facility. Anyways, we'll battle them off with 102-inch whips if really required. Anyways, thanks so much, Mark. Appreciate your check-in tonight. And I also see Chuck has checked in on YouTube. He has an inversion and getting fuzzy reception from the repeater. So we'll see if he can make it in. Anyways, VA3IMW standing by for any further check-ins for the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net.
And VA3CJZ.
VA3DDD.
Look at this. Now I know how Noah felt. They come 2 at a time. Anyways, we'll start with Charles, VA3CJZ. Good evening, sir. You're sounding like you're 100% full quieting into the repeater. Obviously, we've heard some other noise. I wonder if it's got something to do with the snow, but who knows? Good evening. How you doing?
Yeah, good evening, Mac, and all on net. I know up until now I've had to pretty much hear everyone on reverse or on direct because the repeater is just horrible coming in here. So, but anyways, yeah, no, I didn't. I kind of wanted to play 10 meters today, but my stomach is still a little bit iffy, and I can't really commit to spending too much time doing a contest, right? And plus the fact this contest also calls for you have to give a serial number, which means if the guy you're contacting is your 20th contact, you have to say you're 5'9", number 20, you're 5'9", number 21, and so on and so on. And I hate doing that. I really think it's a waste of time. So I don't like playing those games. And so I haven't really done much today. Conditions weren't, and the other bands weren't really, I don't know, appealing to me, like I said. And on another note, my lovely wife told me that she was not given a schedule for the week from the 25th to the 1st of the month. Or yeah,
So, so she's going to have to use her vacation pay. Like, I'm not sure if she has to use her vacation, but she's definitely going to use the vacation pay that she has saved up. Let's see now. Oh yeah, and I found our old Keurig coffee machine in the cupboard. Pulled it out, ordered a variety box of different varieties of coffee, and I'm really enjoying the 1 cup at a time thing, as opposed to making a half pot of coffee, and then by the time you get to the one of the last cups, it tastes not so good. So at $1 a coffee, it's still pretty cheap, and we'll play with that for a while.
Yeah, I only buy the K cups when they're really, really on sale, like super duper clearance. And in that case, it's only for stocking up my office so that I can tank up during the later morning if I need to go back for a second cup. I take a large flask of coffee with me in the morning, so that I would say about 30% of the time I'll go for a top or upper. But yeah, at home we typically stay with the coffee makers that have the thermal carafes, so that there's not heat underneath the coffee, because eventually it gets really dark and burnt tasting. Anyways, yeah, it's been a few years since we've had anything but a thermal carafe with our coffee maker. So all good, all good. Anyways, looking forward to you hunting us next weekend. Understand that being out and about maybe not the right thing for you to do, and yeah, my sentiments exactly. I always considered this specific exchange for different contests as being a little bit onerous. And if you ever do make contact with a contester and he wants your number, just start with 706, Roger.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Mac. I think I'll do that next time just for the hell of it, and I'll make sure it's a good contact that deserves the number 706.
All right. Have you heard Bill on the air at all today?
No, I thought he was going to do the net tonight, and geez, I guess he's another one who's been MIA, I guess, right?
Yep. I don't like it when you guys disappear. Anyways, I trust all is well. Hopefully he hasn't fallen into another tree, but we'll hopefully hear from him tomorrow night. He wasn't on the air. Well, when was the last time we heard from him? Maybe, was he on the A-Reg?
No, sir. And that was my first time back on the air in 5 days for me, so I haven't heard Bill for over a week.
Okay, so he may have been out of commission since last Monday. Okay, well, if anybody hears from him, let him know that he's sincerely missed. All right, thanks for checking in, Chuck. Anything else before we go?
Yeah, I hope Bill isn't affected too much by the depression that he's feeling. I know he takes things to heart when it comes to radio, and it messes up his whole groove there. So I hope that's not the cause, and I certainly hope it's not because he's sick. So I don't know what it is, but we all wish him well, and hopefully he gets back soon. Thanks for doing this one, Mac. Always a pleasure. And everyone have a great rest of the evening. VA3CJZ.
All right, thanks again, Chuck. Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey, standing by for any further check-ins for the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net.
VA3KDC.
Oh, poop. Sorry. Sorry, Noel. Yep. there was a little brain fart there. Good evening, sir. We'll have to cherish your check-ins here. Not too many of them left. Go ahead.
Oopsie.
I was going to say recheck, but I thought I'd pass on it. Well, good evening all, and everyone on the listening on the net and on YouTube. Yeah, just been well, I've been busy and putting around all day, but little guys are still a little worse for wear. Youngest is bouncing around; he's happier than a pig in wherever, and oldest one is just kind of lazing on the couch and hasn't really moved too much. Just getting over what they got. So I'm really hoping they don't pass it along to me. I tried to make sure I'm getting my sleep in. But other than that, I've just been running around. Haven't really said anything just yet. But I've been cleaning up like crazy, and really no questions so far.
Yeah, I was going to ask if you had shared the news, but that's okay. I'm sure all in good time, and obviously before the weekend's over, you'll probably want to spring it on them so they can take it home with them.
Yeah, that's part of it. It's the weighing everything, because I'm sure that will get said. So I really would like to have a no issue with the whole Christmas thing first. So that's kind of where I'm sitting at.
Absolutely. All righty. Well, you'll know when the time is right, I'm sure. And it sounds like you won't have the boys next weekend, so you'll be unfettered for the White Hearn activation.
They're supposed to be with me, but I got to double check on everything because the Christmas holidays messes up the usual schedule. So I'll have to double check with that and see from there. Yeah, and I guess there's been some people like concerns about the tent people and everything else there. Not sure about. I'm less concerned about myself. I just don't want to be fighting off to protect my kids.
Yeah, I've been through there a couple of times. They're pretty much cordoned off to the McNabb side, so the City Hall side is kept clear, and there should not be any interaction on the backside of the building.
Oh, okay. Starting to sound like what I heard in BC. Front side of the building is very nice, and business people entering in and out. Back side of the building is like a trap house.
Except this one's in reverse. Yeah, so White Hearn faces the YWCA. So there's always that element. But it was kind of neat when I pulled in to do my activation. I thought the place was going to be pretty much clear, and then you pull off of Main Street onto McNabb and then make the right turn into the parking lot. So you see the people that are on the street side. But once you get into the City Hall parking lot, there's absolutely nothing. So that's what I'm looking forward to. And if there's anything less, then we'll deal with it appropriately.
Okay, not a problem. Yeah, I know myself. I usually bring a bunch of my stuff, but I think I'm probably gonna pass on it this time. Not so much location, but just because packing up and putting everything nicely away. So probably just be me and the boys, but unless there's something that someone really needs me to bring.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine. So I know I'll bring my 891 and my battery, my Pac 12, and I'll have a wire ready to throw up if need be. But other than that, usually Wade brings a trinket or two. That crazy 10-meter antenna that he brought down to the bayfront was an absolute joy to work. Yeah, so yeah, we'll see. I'm sure we can do without surplus radio gear, and trying to make the setup as simple as possible so that we don't cause undue attention. And yep, we'll be good.
Okay, cool. Then, yeah, I will just be bringing along. Well, I can't go empty-handed. I will make sure to have a UV5R with me at least.
Okie dokie. Yep, and I guess we'll probably use this repeater as talk in. So we'll stay in touch with everybody as they're coming and going. Okay, Noel, trust you have a wonderful weekend. We'll listen for you tomorrow night. And anything else before we go?
No, sir. Nothing really eventful in the radio world. Just the usual stuff there. So, yeah, I'll put a sock in my own mouth and pass it back to you.
All right. Still got lots of time for more check-ins. It's only 7:35. That's Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey on behalf of the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net. Standing by for any further check-ins.
VA3XLJ.
There's a gentleman we haven't heard from in a couple of days. How you doing, Vanya? Good to hear you.
Good evening, Mark, and everyone in the net. I'm far away from a gentleman, but thank you. No, it's just afternoon shift and the busy, so that's pretty much what it is lately. Plus, the cold weather is creeping in, so I'm kind of doing everything to stay beside the warm place or whatever it is. So that pretty much sums it up. What else? Martin and I, we just finished the dinner. So wife, she went to work her night shift, and now we can do whatever we want to do without being scolded or told to not to. So now it's fun time for us. So let me see what else is there. Not much there. Like it's actually, I did the purchase that auto tuner, which I was kind of like doubling to do or not to do. Is that proper thing to say doubling? Debating, thinking of it, whatever. And now, like with little luck, like it's, I just have to get all my gear what I used to have in the car to put it back in the car, and maybe when it slows down again, start activating the parks and going places. How have you guys been? Because I sometimes I try to listen the enough times the nets the reruns. It cannot be rerun, but it is kind of on YouTube. But other than that, like it's me and radio, like it's a very very little time spent on it. Unfortunately, back to you, Mark.
Well, we're all looking forward to getting together next weekend, Sunday morning at Whitehorn. So a good chance to get together and see folks. So our winter solstice activation, probably you get down there around 11 o'clock on Sunday morning, be active on the radio by 11:30. And it's also a WWFF designated park, so we should have lots of interest from the Europeans. We'll get spotted down there for all the park designations. So if you have a few minutes to come down and shake some hands, it'd be nice to see you before Christmas if you're available.
I'm not sure. Like it's if I'm offered the work on the weekend, I'll grab the work, which is kind of unfortunate. But for now, yeah, I'll say I can't promise anything, but I'll do my best if I can to stop by.
No worries. Always good to see you. And even if you can't make it, we'll be thinking of you. Where is that bugger? He's somewhere warm. Anyways, yeah, I trust things are going well at Ford, and they're getting all ready to start cranking up the production of the F350s and 450s that's going in there.
Yeah, I'm still doing construction and demolition, so it's getting busy, and by the looks of it, it's going to get even busier going forward. So that's pretty much what I can see. So yeah, but so I don't know. No one told us the definite date when and what has to happen, but hopefully
Absolutely. Yep. And all of this talk of electrification seems to be going downhill in a big way, in a big hurry. So I guess we'll all take solace in being able to produce something that the market really wants. Anyways, all the best to you and Martin, and we'll look forward to seeing you next weekend if you're available. Other than that, thanks for your check-in.
No, thank you guys for having the net diligently. Not like me, like, trying to figure out what and when. But not nice talking to you, Mark, and whoever's listening. I was talking to you too, even if you guys didn't reply. 7-3, and with lots of luck, maybe we hear to each other tomorrow to VA3XLJ.
Okay, thanks again, Vanya, and we'll see if we can trap another couple of souls before we finish up the net. This is Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey on behalf of the Lake Ontario Radio Club, and looking for any further check-ins.
Victor Echo 3, Papa Delta Lima.
Victor Echo 3, Papa Delta Lima. Good evening, Paul, and your significant other, because she's always listening in the background. Thanks for saying hello tonight, Paul.
Yeah, right on, Mick. Just sitting here watching the Montreal hockey game here against the Rangers. Nothing, as they say. Zip, nada. I heard Toronto's losing. Last score I heard was 1-0. But hopefully they'll do okay too. Anyway, just figured I'd throw a bean in the pot. And that's funny, man. He works for so does my oldest son. He does bunch of painting and everything. The making lines on the floors, stuff like that.
Yes, sir. And it was a big left-hand turn when they announced the cancellation of the electric vehicle that they were planning to build in there. And then they said, instead of an electric vehicle, you're going to build F-350s and 450s. So, electric vehicles, the market is not ready for them. Anyways, nice to see the Oakville plant still busy.
Oh yeah, apparently they're going to be in there for quite a while, they say. But all right, I'll let you pick up some more lost souls there, Mac. Thanks for doing it. Thanks for picking me up, sir. That's the next control.
Thanks again, Paul. Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey on behalf of the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net. Come on in and say hi if you have time. Well, it sounds like we've mined out the available hams. And if you're just listening and too cautious to key up the mic, then so be it. We'll bid you all 7-3s. Thanks for your check-ins, both through the repeater and on YouTube. And we'll be back here tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Also on the VE3ZOE repeater. And hopefully we can find out where Bill's been hiding. 7-3s, one and all. Again, thanks, Terry, for the use of the repeater. And we'll turn the repeater and all associated frequencies back to normal amateur use. I will be monitoring periodically. 7-3s, one and all. That's how we say goodbye.